Hi everybody. Matt Chandler said, "Love says, I've seen the ugly parts of you and I'm staying." In 1991, in Ohio, out of the 94,787 marriages, 52,203 divorces occurred. That's 55%. In 2003, in Ohio, the percent was raised to 56%. For the average couple marrying for the first time in recent years, the lifetime probability of divorce or separation now falls between 40 and 50%. The damage done by divorce is real and goes against the way things were intended to be. I believe that the highest rates of divorce and its natural acceptance of our culture is toxic to the couple involved and toxic to the children if present. Marriage is meant to last a lifetime. When it's ended, it's breaking the way God intended things to be. Marriage ended is harmful to the couple. Marriage ended is harmful to the children involved. Marriage is meant to last a lifetime. When it's ended, it's breaking the way God intended things to be. Therefore, what God has joined together, let no man separate. Jesus said this in Mark 10:9, addressing marriage. Marriage is representation of the gospel. A person's love for their spouse and undying commitment, even in the worst of circumstances, represents God's love for us. It reflects His beauty. It's saying, "I've seen you're crazy and I'm staying," like the quote. God created marriage. It was His idea, so we should trust Him and what He says about it. In Genesis 2:24, God says, "For this reason a man shall leave his father and his mother and be joined to his wife, and they shall become one flesh." What God has deemed holy, we mustn't corrupt. Marriage ended is harmful to the couple involved. A study shown that in the first 18 months following divorce, between 77 and 83% of mothers and their children lived in poverty. This is the effects of divorce. According to Dr. Kathleen Corcoran, the results of divorce for a couple is depression. There is a loss of partner, dreams, hopes, and lifestyle. This is all a result of divorce. In the end, marriage is the mingling of souls. When two things fuse together, are ripped apart, the pain is evident, inevitable, and destructive. Marriage ended is harmful to the children involved. There's a song that says, a country song, and it's about a little boy and his dad hears him cuss, and he's like, "Where did you hear that cuss word?" And the little boy is like, "I heard it from you, Dad." Children are sponges. They look to their parents for what to expect of this world, how to act, how to treat people, how to interact. And they absorb what their parents do. And when they see something that they depended on for stability and peace and comfort be torn apart, and two people that they love not be able to work through something so important, it shatters their world. Psychologist Judith Wallerstein studied children after divorce. She studied a large group of children and found that over the span of 25 years, post-divorce children still suffered through low standards of themselves. They had low self-esteem, and they feared so many things. They feared conflict, losing what they have, fearing disappointing people. And when something that's supposed to be stable and welcoming is demolished, this shakes their own perception of what life is and will be and should be. So, what does this have to do with you? Why should any of this be deemed trustworthy? Some say that marriage is something that you run at your own risk. Some may say that marriage really is just a big hoax, not as important as what it's chalked up to be. Some may consider what I have said and choose to do nothing with it. They'll run their chances because they're in love. No matter how you feel, you must make a choice. If you ask anyone, they can name someone they know or are related to or have experienced themselves divorce. It is very common around here, especially in Shelby County. I know many people that have parents that have been divorced, and it just has really changed their lives. So putting on the blinders and burying your head to what's going on around you is dishonest to yourself and just not productive at all for anybody. So you have to make a choice. You have to decide whether it's before you say I do or years into your marriage, whether you're going to say I'm sticking with this, I'm going to stay with you, or giving up and letting all of this destruction and negativity come crashing down with your marriage. Marriage is meant to last a lifetime. When it's ended, it's breaking the way God intended things to be. Marriage ended is harmful to the couple involved, and marriage is harmful to the children involved. I encourage you to go out today and consider what you think about marriage and its purpose, weight, and effect. Make a choice, make a change, make a difference. And it will be positive if you decide to stick with it. Look to God for what marriage should be, and find someone that has successfully lived years and years of a strong, healthy marriage, and see what they've done, see what things they have done to strengthen, and then look at a family that is divorced and see the consequences of that. And I think your choice will be a little easier. As Matt Chandler said, love says, I've seen the ugly parts of you and I'm staying. That is what marriage is about. It's about saying, I know who you are, this is hard, but I'm going to stay because I promised. I promised, and so I'll stay. So I have some papers for you guys. Just to hand out. I encourage you guys to study these things and make your choice. I thank you, and I hope that this was helpful.